Hey there, how is it going? Since drawing armor and stuff is very popular these days, I decided to do a tutorial on it. और views भी तो चाहिए ना? Anyway, so I would be separating this video into two parts. The first one being the beginners part, those who don't know the basics and stuff. And the second part is about the little advanced people. So for the beginners part, you would be needing a few things. The first one being a pencil. The second one being an eraser. Also the paper. And it's an optional thing, but you can use it, which is a blending stump. Or if you don't have a blending stump, you can use an earbud. Cotton bud, I think it's called. Anyway. Or you can also use tissues or maybe paint brushes if you have them lying around. Now let's get them out of the picture. So let's jump right into it. The first thing that you need to do is make the sketch like this, like the outline, and then you'd have to understand a few basic things, which I would be pointing out. The first one being the light, how it interacts with the surface, how it puts an effect on the texture of the thing that you're drawing, in this case the metal. The second one being the texture, how it's shiny or if it's like blank or something like that, so you have to take that into consideration. So let's talk about light first. There are mainly, if not always, two types of lights. The first one being the direct light. Direct light is the one that falls from the source straight on the object or the surface. Usually it covers a certain area of the object. In this case, if we consider the light source to be somewhere around here, the light will be falling on somewhere around this area, and maybe this area. And let me move the camera a little bit. This area, because this area is protruding outside. Usually where the direct light is falling, that place would usually be completely white, even though that depends on the surface. In this case, because this is completely made out of metal, it will be really shiny and completely white. But as the light is spread out, like if it falls right here, it will be completely white. But if it spreads slowly on these sides, then it would be decreased in intensity. These areas will be a little bit darker than this area, and this area right here would be also dark because the light is hitting right here, and because this area is protruding outside and this area is caved in, so this area would be completely darkened. So this area would be completely dark, this area would be completely dark, but this area right here, this would be an ambient area, and also this front area would be also in the ambient light area. And this bottom area right here, this area would be completely dark, because as you can see, the mask right here is protruding outside, so the underneath area will be completely dark. This back portion as well would be completely dark, and this area would be an ambient area. Then comes the ambient lighting. Now what is ambient lighting, you might ask? Well, The ambient lighting is the lighting that is already present in the room or the environment. It could be as simple as a light, a table lamp or something like that, or maybe as complex as sunlight or daylight maybe coming from window. The ambient lighting mostly occurs at the back portions of a drawing or maybe an object if you're looking through a realistic way. In this case, the direct light is falling right here, so it's completely white, and then as it's spreading out, this area is getting a little darker, and then the back portion of the drawing is a little bit brightened up because of the ambient lighting coming from this side. But there is also something that you should keep in mind, that is, metal is shiny. If you're working with a shiny surface, the shiny surface will reflect some light onto the surrounding. As an example, the direct light which is falling right here, this area is protruding outside and it's at an angle, so the direct light that is falling right here, it would reflect the light over here, making it an ambient area. Now let's talk about textures, the metallic texture, and how to get that texture, and how do you exactly draw metal. So what do you really need is a pencil, an eraser, and maybe a kneadable eraser if you have one, and you need blending stumps, and if you don't have blending stumps, you can use cotton buds or maybe tissues as well. So let's start. So first, what you need to do is you need to understand where the light will be hit. In this case, if you just presume that light will be hitting around somewhere around here, then starting from the edges, lightly shade the area in. The furthest area should be really dark, and as you come towards the light, it should get lighter, like this. Now you need to shade that in. Now when you're finished with the top part, go and do the same with the bottom part. Just start from the bottom, from the edge, and slowly build up the shades, darker to lighter, and you will be just fine. Just leave the middle area a little brighter than the rest, because that part is usually shiny because the light is falling on that. Now when you're done with the shade building, now it's time to make the middle area a little bit lighter. So how do you do that? Take an eraser or an individual eraser, which one you have, and slowly push it on the paper so that the graphite that is on the paper is absorbed by the eraser. And keep doing that as long as you don't get your satisfactory shades or shine or texture. Keep doing it, and eventually you will know which is the perfect shade, texture and shine for the metal. I hope you learned something from it. It was my first time, so I was a little nervous with it. Sorry about that. I will try to work on that a little bit more in the upcoming videos. And thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, and if you didn't, then hit the dislike button, and have a nice day.